Are you dreaming of exploring Europe by train? The Interrail or Eurail pass is your ticket to an unforgettable adventure. I just got back from a 10-day trip where we used the Eurail pass to visit 5 countries in Western Europe, and it was truly the most incredible way to travel around Europe. I can't recommend it enough. So in this video, I'll walk you through everything you need to know about these train passes, from understanding the difference between Interrail and Eurail to actually planning your itinerary and activating your pass. So first things first, what is the Interrail or Eurail pass? The pass is a single ticket that gives you access to trains across 33 European countries. You can hop on and off trains as you explore everything from bustling cities to quaint villages, making it one of the most flexible and convenient ways to travel. There's just one key difference between these two passes. Interrail is for European residents, Eurail is for non-European residents. So both offer the same benefits for the same price, but you'll need to choose the pass based on where you're from. The passes come in different options like global passes for multiple countries or one country passes if you want to focus on one specific country or area. You can also choose between continuous travel days or flexi days to fit your schedule and budget. So now let's take a look at the website so I can show you step by step how to pick the best pass for you and then how to actually purchase it. So let's pull up the website now and click on passes. As you scroll down, the first thing you need to decide is if you're buying an Interrail pass or a Eurail pass. Like I just mentioned, if you're a European resident, you will need to get the Interrail pass, which is what it automatically will pull up. But if you're not a European resident, you'll need to click here to switch to the Eurail pass. Now from here, you can scroll down and see your 2 pass options. First is the Eurail Global Pass, and this is if you're visiting 2 or more countries, so it'll most likely be the one that you choose. Or you can choose the Eurail One Country Pass, which, like it states, means you can only take trains within that one country that you select. So now let's click on the Global Pass to see your options. First, you see on the left-hand side what type of ticket you're looking to buy. A youth if you're 27 and under, or an adult if you're 28 to 59. And you can see right away there's a pretty significant price difference between a youth and an adult ticket. So if you're thinking about doing this and you're close to turning 28, I'd encourage you to book this trip ASAP to get the better price. So I'm just gonna select adult since that's the age range that I fit into, so I can show you the prices. Now you can see the different pass options. First, there is the flexi pass options, 4, 5, or 7 days within a month, or 10 or 15 days within 2 months. So basically what this means is if you're planning on traveling for a month or less, you can do 4, 5, or 7 days worth of trains during that month for free. So we personally did the 7-day pass for our trip, which meant we were on vacation for 10 days, but out of those 10 days, we had to pick 7 days that we wanted to take our train journeys. So it's really important to plan out your route in advance to see which pass will suit your needs the most. The other option, if you plan on traveling as much as possible, or if you don't really like to plan in advance and would rather just kind of go with the flow and constantly hop on trains, you'd want to get the continuous pass. These passes means once you activate the pass, it's valid for 15, 22, 30, 60, or 90 days. So you don't have to pick which days you want to travel during that time period. You can travel any day within those dates. Obviously, that makes these passes a lot more expensive because you have way more opportunities to travel. So that's the first thing that you need to decide. Flexi or continuous pass. For the sake of this video, I'm going to pretend to purchase the 7-day flexi pass that I just used. So you'd click on view details to read more about it and make sure it's the pass that you want. One thing to note is that no matter what pass you get, seat reservations will never be included, but more on that in a little bit. Once you feel good about your choice, you just add it to your cart and buy the pass. After you buy the pass, you'll get a code for your pass. So the next step is to download the Rail Planner app on your phone. Click on My Pass and the plus button. You'll enter your last name and the pass number and then click Add this pass. Once the pass is added, you'll see it listed under the My Pass section. So now is the fun part. You'll click on My Trip and you can create an itinerary. This does not have to be solidified by any means. You can just add a rough itinerary of the trains and times that you think you're gonna take. And then once your itinerary is settled, you will wait until your first day of travel. You'll go to My Pass and click Activate. So for this specific pass, since we got the 7 days in 1 month pass, it has now been activated for a 30-day countdown on when this pass is active. So now that you have an active pass, you basically just go to your itinerary and add any train journeys you want to go on for that day. When you go to add the train journey for that day, it will ask you to confirm if you want to use one of your 7 travel days. You will confirm, and then from there you're able to add on any other trains you want for that 24-hour period because you've already activated that one travel day. So if on your original itinerary you scheduled an 8 a.m. train from Brussels to Cologne, but then you realize, you just kind of want to sleep in, you can just go to the app and change it to a later time. Super easy. That's what we loved about the pass. We were constantly changing train times and even adding in extra destinations just like in the spur of the moment because we already activated that travel day. When you add a train journey to your pass, you will see it say seat optional, seat recommended, or seat reservation needed. So of course it's completely up to you if you want to buy the seats for the optional or recommended routes. Honestly, we never did. We just showed up to the platform a little earlier so you can find an empty seat. You'll see the lights above the seats. Red means reserved for the full journey, yellow means reserved for part of the journey, and it will specify which part, and then green means available. So just find a green light and sit down. If the train route says seat reservation needed, then of course you need to buy one. We needed to do this for both journeys to and from London, and then from Zurich to Paris, so the longer trains. All the rest we didn't need them for. So in order to do a seat reservation, you'll have to go in the app, click more, then seat reservations, and then seat reservations again, and search the route that you're trying to take. It will then take you to a third-party website to buy the seat reservation. Once it's purchased, you'll see the seat reservation pop up in the Your Booking section so you can easily access them. One tip, if you are planning on taking any routes to or from London, book these seat reservations way in advance. They fill up so quick and we ended up getting screwed on our train back to London at the end of our trip because we waited too long to get our seat reservation. So that's the only train journey I personally think you absolutely need to book a seat super far in advance. So now let's talk about when you're actually traveling. You've already activated your pass for the day, you've added your specific train journey on there. So like I said, if you don't have a seat reservation, look for a green light and take a seat. If you do, obviously find the assigned seat that you have. There are luggage storage areas to put larger bags and storage above your head for smaller bags. All trains have Wi-Fi and outlets to charge your devices to. Plus, there's a bathroom in nearly every carriage and a snack carriage, which is usually in the middle of the train. When someone comes around to check your train ticket, you'll need to go to My Pass and click Show Ticket, and the QR code will pop up. Plus, you'll need your passport to show with your pass. If a seat reservation was needed for that train journey, you'll also need to go to your booked seat reservations and pull up that QR code as well for your seat reservation. So there you have it. Now you have all the information you need to use this pass to go on the most incredible European train adventure of your life. A top destination to include on any European train adventure is London. So let's check out this 3-day London itinerary to make the most of your time there.